Welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable, a second pop-up event at the Niello Company in Sacramento, California. We've seen so many great segments already today, but now it's time to dive into XTime with these lovely gentlemen.
We're ready.
Ready.
Kara, not only is the Niello Company focused on the hours and they use some great technology, but they've got some great processes on the ground as well. So, Tully, I'll let you tell us a little bit more about that today.
Appreciate it, Ted. Thank you so much for coming out. Welcome to the Niello Company. But here's the process. The process is that you have to have a process, and then you must follow it and have great vendor partners or people that care to make sure it happens. So we believe XTime works for us to help us sell hours, from the process of writing them up in the morning to the process of making sure the technicians are doing those great inspections and making those recommendations we'd sell our family members, to quality videos and pictures, which has always been a challenge. And then, of course, making sure our great technicians, our great people in the parts department get those quotes out. And then, of course, we have to send them to the customer. And if we believe in those processes, which XTime helps us with, what we find out is that we have happy customers, and we have happy technicians, and we have happy service writers. So using the process is what XTime's all about. Yes, it's a tool, but it's really about the process that they're doing. Skylar?
Yeah, I think totally you hit it right on the nose. Truly, XTime is really, I think there's three aspects I think that we can bring to a dealership's process, like the Niello Auto Group. Transparency. I think that's the first thing we need to start with our customers. Right at the get-go, when we talk about checking in that customer, Tully, you talked about that, is transparency. What is that customer's experience going to look like when they show up, and what do you expect from them? And then optimization, I think that's a big key, right? Making sure, like you talked about your technicians, your advisors, having the necessary tools like XTime, Engage, and also Inspect to really bring that power of optimization to really have what they need at their hands to be able to do their job. And then the last one is obviously integrations, right? Innovate, right? And I think that's a big thing, is allowing your team and staff to stay within one place to do their job. Like taking pictures and videos, right? We all know pictures and videos sell, right, Kara?
Of course.
Right?
If they're done right.
If they're done right. Exactly. So I think, you look at the Niello Auto Group, right? We got to get our technicians to send those, to take those videos, right, Tully?
Yep.
And really making sure our technicians actually do a good quality video to bring that transparency to our customers so they know exactly what is wrong with their vehicle and what we can do to help them out in the future.
I love that you say about the video, because I believe that video is the biggest thing that we have the best opportunity to improve at. So when I believe in the process, I believe that we need to be 98%. I say 98%, I'll say it one more time, 98% to 100%, not 50% of this and 20% of that. If your people believe in the process, it happens. So now the technicians believe in the videos, and they believe that they help sell the customer those hours and those great recommendations. Guess what we brought in? And I think that we have is that we drive contests and make it fun. So what we did last month is that we had a contest that each store each week got a $100 winner, but then we pulled them all together for the month, and the best video, tech video, guess what? $2,000 that technician can win. So really the video, Skylar, you're spot on. Those videos are important, plus the pictures of the red. So the next thing is that if you have the process, you have a great product like Skylar does, and what we need is great support. And this is where my good friend Luke comes in, and he's the guy that has to listen to my service manager and says, Luke, how do I get in the green? How do I get in the green? So talk to us, Luke.
Yeah, so like Tully was saying, it's very important to make sure we got the process down, but another key aspect is the communication between myself, Tully, and all of the service managers to make sure we're all on a consistent process. And if we do have stumbling blocks, how to fix it and move on. And then when we meet once a month and we go over their numbers to make sure, hey, are we headed on the right path? Are we doing the right things? Or something we missing? Or something we can make better improvement on the process? So it's a continuous process. We always got to work together. And with a great team like he has, it's really come together real well.
So when you look at the power, is that I think that when you look at a store that's successful, it was interesting that Luke had a great observation this week that he's been here, is that our team is less stressed. And I believe that if our employees are less stressed, they have better opportunities to make their customers happy. Because the business that we're in is what? We're in repeat and referral business, and we sell hours, but it starts with repeat. And if our customers feel that our great personnel at the Niello company are stressed out or trying to push themselves, or, oh my God, we might fib here and there, that we will not sell and we will not have that great retention that we're talking about. So what we are also ensuring is that we have a process that our service writers believe in, but also helps them do their job better to be better successful. And I think that's the winning ticket, where we all believe and want to be green. So all of our service advisors, service managers, parts managers, even technicians, is that we get to see every day how we are on the stats. So we run TVs in all of our stores to show them how great they are. It's not to show the people at the bottom, but who wants to be on the bottom. Our goal is how do we make those successes? And then show the technicians how many hours they're selling off of those great recommendations we'd sell our family members. Show the success of those videos and pictures, and that turns into how many hours they're producing for that month is the winning ticket.
Tully, I'm so focused on the fact that you speak about transparency, and we are now in an age of transparency on the fixed operations department. Skylar, the relationship that the Niello company has with XTime and Cox Automotive, Skylar, that's truly amazing, okay? And that the communication you've got, the support you've got with Luke is really second to none.
You talk about amazing. The Niello Auto Group and all of our top performers at Cox Automotive and XTime, these videos mean something to your customers. And what it means to the dealership is that we're seeing these recommendations with these videos and pictures being sent out to these customers responding in 6 minutes or less of these approvals. And we're seeing these stats. So if you really truly want to talk about a partnership, this is a true partnership with Cox Automotive and XTime and the Niello Auto Group. And we're so proud that the Niello Group has done an amazing job with following our processes and just really, truly staying on that straight and narrow path of those processes to make sure that their customers are truly taken care of. And their customers should be really proud that they bought a vehicle from the Niello Auto Group.
Amen on that.
Yep. So, Kara, totally impressed with what we see so far at the Niello Group. Not only the people, but all the technology and the processes that Tully and his team have.
Of course, and I have to say, the culture in the store is second to none. I see that every employee from every different department is supporting each other, and they have the support from the higher ups, which makes everybody's jobs less stressful and they're more productive. So, congratulations.
Appreciate that very much. And and it's interesting, Kara, is that the more you being here, I think is going to help us is how do we make better videos for our technicians, right? I think you need to help us with those videos with our technicians. I want you to get out there and do a tech video. Right? I mean, can you imagine that if we can get those great videos out there? I think that is our biggest opportunity. And I'm so glad that you guys, Ted and Kara came out today, is to show us that and then bring those things up. And then that's the next big thing at the Fixed Ops Roundtable. Videos.
I see some video ideas in the near future, Ted. Today and tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a video in the shop with some text.
Tully, I see a lot of great things coming out of these pop-ups at the Fixed Ops Roundtable. Everybody stay tuned. Don't go away. We have a lot more coming from the Niello Company. Want to thank also Cox Automotive and XTime for their great support here at the Niello Company. Stay tuned, everybody. First event on the West Coast here at the Fixed Ops Roundtable. More from the Niello Group shortly.